Hello, my name is Paul V. Harris, and you can find me at drinspiration.com or you can find me at twitter.com/Paul V. Harris. You know, today we're going to talk about money, and I believe this is a big challenge in everybody's life right now because of the economy and everything you hear about what's going on. And, there's a big difference between the way the middle class deals with money and the way the rich deal with money. The major difference is what we spend our money on. A couple years ago, I was with my cousin, and we were looking at houses in the $1 to $3 million range. We were in Las Vegas, and we were driving around shopping for houses in Las Vegas. And the one thing that I noticed that was so different from people that live in that ability to buy that amount of that value of house was what they had inside of their house. It was absolutely amazing to me that it looked like these people, and these houses were lived in. They lived in these houses every day, and there was absolutely nothing in this house that didn't have a purpose. There wasn't any knick-knack $20 items that you would see at Grandma's house, where, you've all been there, where Grandma's house, if you look, there's these little knick-knack things covering every flat surface of every square inch of the entire house. The difference between the rich and the middle class is the way they spend their money. And if you look at the $20 items all over Grandma's house, she could have bought a $3 million house with the amount of crap she's got in her house that just collects dust. And then the amount of time it takes to clean all that stuff. When I was in these $3 million houses, you $1 to $3 million houses, there was nothing in there. There was art that was of value. There was nothing in there, absolutely nothing, that did not have an absolute purpose or design, or it wasn't there. On the mantle, there were 3 things on the mantle. There were a couple of pictures in the house that was absolute art. In the kitchen, there was nothing on the counters at all. I even went you open up the closet, and the only thing in the closet was the clothes and the shoes. And I even went in the garage, and I was looking in the garage, and there was nothing in the garage. There weren't any boxes stacked in the corners. There was absolutely nothing at all. And I was reading Robert Kiyosaki's Think and Grow Rich, and he talks about he wanted to go buy a new car. And the first thing that comes to his mind is, okay, what do I have to buy that's going to pay me enough money so that I can go buy my new Corvette? That is a whole different way of thinking. See, the rich spend money on things that make them money, and the middle class spend money on things that cost them money. They go out, they get a loan, they buy a new boat, and they're paying. We buy stuff. The first thing we do is think about, okay, what do I need to create revenue-wise so that I can buy that thing that I want? That Aston Martin DB9 or that new Harley Davidson or the new dirt bike or, whatever it is, there's got to be some kind of revenue generation in order for that to occur. And then, what happens when that thing is paid off that you liked? You still have that revenue generation thing out there creating revenue every month after month after month. Instead of looking forward to the day when you have everything paid off. And by then it's worn out and you have to go buy something new anyway. If you spend the time and think about your relationship with money, there's a reason why money hasn't come into your world. The reason why money hasn't come into your world is because you don't know what to do with it. You've got to learn what to do with your money, how to manage your money properly, so that you can cause it to work for you instead of you having to work for your money. You know, it's the thinking. It's what you think about money, and money is just a tool. That's all it is. It's just energy to be used to create something else. Let me know what you think. Post a comment at the bottom. Let me know that you're alive.